Saturday. Good morning, scholars. I just want to let you know what we're doing for next week. Oh, yeah. So, one of our objectives is 5.13b. I will interpret real, true information presented in maps, charts, illustrations, graphs, timelines, tables, and diagrams. And we'll also be going over 5.11e. I will read 2 or 3 types of text in order to make logical connections between the ideas. What is that? Those are paired selections. So before I begin, let me go over a few vocabulary terms that you're going to need to know. Take out a pen and piece of paper or a pencil and piece of paper and write these down. The first word is timelines. That's a text feature that helps the reader link important events to when they happen. It shows a sequence of events. Illustrations. Illustrations are pictures. Not to mix them up with photographs. They are pictures, more like drawings. A diagram. These are special illustrations that show the parts of something or how something works. For example, from our book Survival by Paul Doswell, we read about the hiding bird, and this right here is a diagram. Not really an illustration, but a diagram. Next word is charts. It's a text feature that includes tables and graphs. Maps shows information about a place. Maps always have a legend or key, a scale, or a compass rose. And so those are some of the vocabulary words that you need to study. Now you might think about these different graphic features. If I'm going to be utilizing them, I need to know a little bit more. So something that's important. When you're reading a graphic, your job as the scholar is to look at the title first, get an idea of the graphic's purpose. Then you're going to skim through the graphic, determine what type of information is in it and what type of information it provides. Next, you're going to look at it carefully, determine how the information is organized. Then after that, you're going to read the graphic closely. Pay attention to both the words and numbers and determine what is it telling you. And lastly, you're going to make connections between the graphic and the main parts of the article you are reading. So those are some of the things we're going to do this week. Oh, it's going to be so great. Now, your homework. Okay, here's a bullet. When you were listening to me tell your job when reading a graphic, what are you supposed to do before you look at it carefully and determine how it is organized? I need you to answer that question because we worked on this type of questioning this week. And then your next homework assignment is write the words and definitions to the key vocabulary. Bring both those sets of information to school on Monday. All right, lastly, important information you need to know. Now, your how-to book instructions will be given on Monday and due on Friday. This is a major grade. I didn't give it last week just because I wanted to do a review. Next thing you need to know is the district snapshot is on October 21st. Big deal test. Big deal. Goes in your permanent record. And then lastly, a shout out to, whose homeroom? Ms. Owens homeroom. Ms. Owens homeroom. We got first place in the snapshot district test. 85% of my class passed with a 75% or above in reading. Now, Ms. Allnut's homeroom and Mr. Wilborn's homeroom, they're all part of my reading. Ms. Allnut's class got second place and Mr. Wilborn's got third place. I would like everyone in the entire 5th grade to get a passing grade of 75 or above at least 85% because we shouldn't do anything less. Please study. Get ready. This goes on your permanent record. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.